In making those risk assessments, the auditor considers internal controls relevant to the entity's preparation and fair presentation of the consolidated and separate financial statements in order to design audit procedures that are appropriate in the circumstances, but not for the purpose of expressing an opinion on the effectiveness of the entity's internal control. An audit also includes evaluating the appropriateness of accounting policies used and the reasonableness of accounting estimates made by directors, as well as evaluating the overall presentation of the financial statements. We believe that the audit evidence we have obtained is sufficient and appropriate to provide the basis for our audit opinion. In our opinion, the consolidated and separate statements of separate financial statements give a true and fair view of the financial position of Bank of Industry Limited and its subsidiaries as at 31st December 2015, and the financial performance and cash flows for the year then ended in accordance with International Financial Reporting Standards, the Companies and Allied Matters Act, the Banks and Other Financial Institutions Act, and the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria Act. Other reporting responsibilities. In accordance with the 6th schedule of the Companies and Allied Matters Act, we expressly state that we have obtained all the information and explanation which, to the best of our knowledge and belief, were necessary for the purpose of our audit. The group has kept proper books of accounts, so far as appears from our examination of those books, and proper returns adequate for the purposes of our audit has been received from branches not visited by us. The group's consolidated and separate statements of financial position and its consolidated and separate statements of profit and loss and other comprehensive income are in agreement with the books of accounts and returns. The group complied with the requirements of relevant circulars issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria. In accordance with Circular BSD/1/2004, issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria, details of insider-related credits as disclosed in Note 37. No contravention of the Banks and Other Financial Institutions Act by the group came to our knowledge during the year ended 31st December 2015. Signed on 13th May 2016 for and behalf of Akintola Williams Deloitte by my humble self. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank
you. After the independent auditor's report, it was time for the statement of account and director's report. And since the documents had been sent to members earlier for consideration, a motion is moved on whether or not to take the document as read.
In view of the fact that the statement of accounts and the director's reports have been sent to all members earlier, I propose that the report be and is hereby taken as read. If that is the case, I move that the director's report and statements of account for the year ended at 1st December 2015, now submitted to the meeting, be and is hereby received and adopted.
I, Billy Kohan, representing Murphy, second the motion.
Any objection?
Any objection? No objection.
And since there was no objection, the motion is unanimously carried and adopted.
So I declare the motion unanimously carried and adopted.
Next, the chairman of the occasion declares the dividend for the year under review, as well as other motions up for consideration.
The next item is declaration of dividend. In view of the adoption of the accounts, I hereby propose a dividend to the tune of 1,194,736,000 naira only as dividend. I declare it unanimously carried. Is there any more? Okay, CBN.
Yeah, Mohammed Baba Usman, representing Central Bank of Nigeria. I do second the motion. Thank you.
Mrs. Adeni Jadetutu delivers a message from the Office of the Vice President.
Consistently, the ranking has been high, and we have great expectations for going forward for the different funds intervening in industry, supporting the programs and the policies of this administration. So we'd just like to congratulate you on this AGM, and we look forward to a much more productive year.
And in the absence of any other business, the curtains are drawn over the 56th Annual General Meeting of the Bank of Industry.
Any comments? Okay, in the absence of none, can we have a motion that the annual general meeting of the company be brought to a close?
I move that in the absence of any other business or discussion, the annual general meeting of the company be brought to a close. Thank you.
Billy Kwan representing Murphy seconds the motion.
At that point, I declare the motions unanimously carried and the meeting has come to a close. Thank you very much for that.
The acting MD/CEO of the Bank of Industry, Mr. Wahid Olagunju, speaks on the sidelines of the bank's 56th Annual General Meeting. He expresses pleasure at the bank's performance while keeping his eyes on even bigger goals.
We have about 3 bottom lines. Financial viability, yes, because we need to be able to be viable, to be able to do what we are doing. Developmental impact, and then of course social development of the country. Like you heard the minister say through the permanent secretary, we've done this consistently for the past 15 years. And that's because we've always lived up to our vision, mission and mandate. Our vision is to be Africa's leading world-class development finance institution operating under global best practices. So in all we do, we benchmark ourselves against international best practice. And that's why we've been doing so well in the last 15 years and will continue to do so. In the outgoing year, we disbursed about 83.5 billion and were able to create about 400,000 jobs. We are on course to surpassing that in 2016 because half of the year we've approved about 95 billion naira worth of loans to a number of enterprises, and our target disbursement for 2016 is about 212 billion naira. If we achieve, for example, 80% of that, we're looking at about 160, 170 billion disbursement. And at an average of 4,500 jobs per billion, we'll be looking up to creating almost 800 million to 1 million jobs this year. So in addition to the 1.6 million expected under the GEP program, we're looking at about 2.6, 2.7 jobs in 2016. If we're able to do this on an incremental basis over the next 10 years, over the next 3 years, that means we'll be on course to creating about 10 million jobs in the next 3 years. And that's all we need to reduce the unemployment level in the country to single digits. So we need to do this consistently, and we're optimistic that we'll be able to do so.
Have you ever imagined a time when you could apply for and get a loan from the comfort of your bedroom? Or prayed that the processing time was shorter? Well, it is now a reality with the fast and swift Bank of Industry real-time online loan application initiative. The BoI online loan application portal is designed to deliver access and convenience to prospecting SME customers by ensuring that applicants need not have to physically visit the bank. Applicants simply have to submit all necessary documents via the online portal with the liberty to select their preferred BoI state office wherein their applications will be processed. How it works? Simply search keyword Bank of Industry and download our mobile app from Play Store for Android users, BlackBerry App World for BlackBerry users, and Apple Store for iPhone users. Click on the Apply button. Click on Register to register your account. A verification link and tracking code will be sent to your registered email address. Click on the verification link to facilitate login. Once logged in, you can complete your application, submit and click on Continue to start tracking your loan application. An email will be sent to your email address confirming receipt of the application. With this initiative, BoI has reduced its loan application and processing turnaround time. Start applying for your loan right away. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
The Bank of Industry is proud to have performed exceptionally well, not just in terms of profit, but also as a development finance institution. International rating agencies, local authorities, as well as its local clients attest to the fact that the bank has done well. It's already months into a new financial year. You too can key into what the Bank of Industry is doing. You can visit any of their offices to make inquiries about the service that you require. It's real easy to apply for loan. Just download the BoI SME Loan app from the Google Play Store. Tweet at me at KAY and let's continue the conversation. That's our package for today. I'm Kayode Alayande. Bye now.